going on, guys? It's been a hot minute since I was live, or actually did a video. I just got back from my camping trip, and I didn't have any service out there. It sucked, but it was awesome too, being kind of disconnected or whatever, so that was nice. But yeah, I couldn't get any videos uploaded or do anything, so I was just like, well, taking a little hiatus. And we'll come back and talk about markets today. So here we are. What's up? Hope y'all are having a great weekend. It is your boy Z-Rex with no noise. It's April 22nd, 2021. Hope y'all had an awesome holiday the other day. I guess it was 2 days ago that y'all liked, what is that? Oh yeah, everyone's favorite holiday, 420.
Smoke weed every day.
That's everybody's favorite holiday, of course, right? But you know, whatever. Who cares about that? I hope everything's been good. You're in your week so far. Interesting trading week. I haven't really looked at any charts. I've been trying to catch up here today and this morning before I kind of went live, but I'm still kind of fanning through some stuff, checking it out. But definitely some interesting price action overall and things that we definitely need to talk about. So let's just go ahead and do that right meow. Total market cap kind of getting a little pressure on it. Let's see. We're not in the power zone, though, or anything, although we don't get in the power zone very often for the bears. So, but I mean, we're still kind of just, do I want to delete and its children? What the hell? I must accidentally click something. Do I want to delete this study and its children? That's so weird. What the hell? Trading view. Why are you calling it children? I don't know. That's odd. Anyway. Interesting spot. We're just hovering right around the 21 EMA. We kind of did that back over here and back over here. You know, if we don't get one of these nice little candles here kind of soon to show some buyer strength, it's looking a little bit heavy. Let's just jump over to Mama Bear because that'll be better to read right now. Yeah, man, Mama Bear is looking a little bit heavy here. It's kind of a H pattern though on this previous support, so can't get too crazy. Can't get too crazy short, but I don't like that we're accepting underneath 55K, and we're actually about to do an open and close unless Bitcoin rallies back above 55.5. We will have an open and close below the Mama Daily, which is also the 55 EMA at the same time. So that's a little bit concerning. Just for shits and giggles, the last time that we were even below the Mama average or below the 55 EMA on a closing basis was all the way back at 10,000. All right, so definitely a little bit of weight on Mama Bear here. I guess it's not liking the tax proposal crap from the administration either. I don't know, whatever. That's what everyone is tweeting and sending me messages about. Did you see what Biden is proposing? It's like, of course, Democrats love to raise taxes. It's cool. They're all a bunch of jackasses anyway. Left, right, middle. Washington's just a total jackass place. I don't care about political stuff, so who cares? Let's just keep talking about charts because it doesn't even matter about political crap. It's like, oh, look, the charts were already coming up to resistance, and then it sold off a little bit. Same with RUT real quick, just to make my point. It's like, oh, here we come, coming up to major resistance that has gotten rejected from a bunch of times for the last week and a half. Doesn't matter. News just got applied right here. It's like totally irrelevant. News, what is it? What do we say on here? Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news, right? That's Bernard Bernook, a famous chartist. Anyway, kind of heavy. Any closure, a body closure below this 52.5 area would start to get kind of concerning. I don't really like this setup on the 3 hour. The daily's okay, but it's starting to get a little bit threatening, but you do have this major kind of support at about 5,100 right where this wick is. So you got a little bit of wiggle room there for it to just kind of play around. Anything back below that, we probably go to the upper 40s And then we're going to start really potentially putting in damage on this structure because we'll be probably at that point making a lower body close against this candle structure here. So a little bit concerning on Bitcoin. Let's see if futures are showing the same thing. All right, so this is a little better. Futures are not showing that. They are actually sitting right on top of the mama. DMI is trying to get bearish. Let's see. DMI's been actually pretty damn bearish since back over here on DMI 3-hour on the futures, which is pretty interesting, leading the gap off, sell-off before that weekend dump, and kind of getting acceptance of price down here. Oh, man. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, but this one doesn't look near as bad as spot because we're just literally right on top of here. But it is agreeing with the same kind of area at about 51,000 handle. Anything back below there probably gets us to a little test of the upper 40s, and then we'll have to see what's up. And conversely, we just really got to get back above that 55, this horizontal right here, and maybe even bump that up to like 57,000. Seems like there's a lot of business up here. So one thing that's really flipping the market is just Ethereum just kind of, I mean, it's already broke out to new highs, and it's coming back to retest the previous highs on the 3-hour. I mean, so that's pretty nice. This daily needs to be a little more sexy and close above these wicks for awesomeness, and that's at about 2540s. Almost hit its next target. Wow, it almost hit 2,700. That must have been early in the morning. Yep, right. Oh, not even that long ago. About an hour ago. Very interesting. How about futures? What are ETH futures showing us? ETH futures look great. Reopening on the EMA, testing back. Maybe get a little bit more pullback into this area, like the 24, upper 23s. But, I mean, this chart looks pretty damn good on the ETH futures. Yeah, riding up. I mean, not quite enough data for the daily to get anything super significant, but starting to look pretty good. It's the 3-hour that looks nice, and let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, kind of sloppy on the medium time frames, but the 3-hour looks really good, still above like upper 2300s. I mean, this is still a pretty sexy chart right here. Bullish on everything, DMI, RSI, opening EMAs. I mean, you got everything you want on Ethereum. So I guess Ethereum, Vitalik Unicorn shirt wearing man, is just kind of leading the pack here, which isn't super surprising as it has been leading for a while. Yeah, the biggest concern is just spot price is looking a little bit laggy, but it's not agreeing with futures, so, you know, you probably don't put as much weight on there for that guy. Let's see, Litecoin coming back up to its target around 3, kind of just chilling right here. Nothing too crazy, still pretty bullish on the DMI daily. Weekly still looks fine. 2-day losing a little bit of momentum, but still overall bullish. And the 3-hour is super stacked right here. Almost every short-term EMA and the mama is right at 268. So anything back below about 260, upper 250s probably gets us back to retest this horizontal. But I mean, we're like right in the middle of this range, so this is kind of like a no-go for me. There's not really any there's not any good edge when you're in smack dab middle of a range. So Litecoin kind of, it looks like it's trying to base out here. You do have a little higher close back here, kind of retesting that breakout zone. So this could be constructive for Litecoin. Wow, weird chart on Rips. What are you doing, garlic bread? Just kind of going super sideways. You can see price is very much respecting this previous 618 at about 135. It's just oscillating right around it and getting smaller and smaller, coiling up. Major 200 right underneath it. So, I mean, this is almost a little symmetrical triangle on the 3-hour, little tiny one. As long as price is just holding kind of this 200 and about 118 and keeps oscillating around this blue line, this horizontal, it's not too crazy. Did get a little bit of a rejection candle right here on the mama, so that's a little bit concerning, but overall, you can't, I mean, this structure is still pretty damn bullish to the upside. I mean, we really would have to take out the wick here at about 112, 115-ish and start closing back below the 200. Simple. then we'd probably range bound between these for a little bit and see what happens. But yeah, just kind of nothing burger right here. You know, like maybe would I take a long here? Yeah, maybe 12-ish% risk. I don't know. I'm gonna just wait for this to see what goes on. I mean, even the 7 minutes kind of sloppy right now, so everything kind of selling off, I guess, on that stupid little whatever. Who cares? Little pressure. But yeah, just need a little more time on that one. Yeah, look at Stellar's kind of the same. Even making almost a descending triangle here at the bottom of this. So that's kind of an ugly formation to have. Daily still looks okay, though, coming back to do a real deep test into the expanding EMAs. Do have loss of momentum on all the oscillators, so kind of last of your Mohicans is about low 40s, like 42-ish cents, maybe 40 if you want to take it all the way down to there. That's a pretty good chunk, though. You can see we're kind of just hanging out in between the long-term moving averages. So until it gets out of this zone, it's kind of a no-go, too. Looks like I haven't really missed much price action this week. Yeah, everything's kind of just... Man, everything's kind of accepting price here on the lower ends. That's interesting. It is still a higher high or higher low with higher highs, so it's still okay, but yeah, it's still okay. It's that I'm still like a lot of cash right now from my crypto stuff. When I left to go on my little camping trip for a few days, I took off like 90% of everything. Just kind of didn't want to watch it. I didn't know how my internet was going to be out there. Luckily, I did that because if something happened and I wouldn't, I'd have to like drive into town or something. But anyway, just didn't want to think about it and kind of wanted to focus on having fun, playing with the kiddo. But yeah, it's like everything has just seemed to be kind of accepting price on the low ends except for Ethereum. Let's go to Link. Link is chopping. Man, look at this chop fest on Link. Just down, engulfed, re-engulfed, re-engulfed. It's just, it's pretty funny. Kind of sloppy on the EMAs. They're almost about to get reset, though. Maybe the next day or two, if we stay above like 36.5-ish, we'll get that reset. And then if we can get the DMI back in the power zone, probably pretty good there. Yeah, the day, I mean, I do like the price consolidating on the daily. So Link actually having a little bit better chart than the last few we've looked at. Consolidating right on top, so this previous high around 34-ish bucks. So that looks pretty nice. Let's go to the crack time frame. Yeah, not really getting much from that. Yeah, anything back below like 36-ish dollars might get a little bit concerning, but we're still kind of making higher lows in this structure on the low time frame, so definitely a better looking chart than most. ADA just staying in the damn range. I mean, it's pretty much right in the middle of the stupid range. You are getting one of these rejection candles in the low time frame, but I mean, it doesn't really mean that much on that. It's there, but until we get some follow through, and what would be follow through for me on that? Maybe a body closure below 117.5 would probably do it, about where this horizontal is. But yeah, it's just the middle of the range. It's kind of a it's no-go. Look at this thing. It's been trapped in this range for freaking 2 months or something. Getting that pressure on the weekly right now on that EMA. So we probably will get resolution on this formation fairly quickly. And, you know, to be fair, we actually do have higher highs in the daily and higher lows going back all the way to February. So that would be an uptrend as long as it's holding that 116-ish area. Actually, you know, way to go, ADA. Look at BCH about to get that pressure, too, from the 10 simple. Getting rejections right here, right at that $1,000 horizontal that we were watching. And it's just kind of rejection so far. But, I mean, just super tight range. And you can see this pretty clearly here. We'll draw it out. Super tight range. I mean, just can't really do much in here. You can obviously range trade, but I'm just going to wait for some kind of resolution on that guy. Maybe to the upside it could be. Yeah, I mean, weekly's a little bit far away. Could even come all the way down to 700 and still be okay. So, yeah, we need some more time on Dash. Doge kind of looking a little bit, man. This engulfing candle's kind of ugly right here from, what is that, Monday? Is that Monday's candle? No, Tuesday's candle. So that's kind of an ugly candle engulfing that. I would say that's going to kind of ice the rally until we get back above 629. What's up, guys? Yeah, BCH is waiting for others to move. Yeah, it is kind of just that consolidation up at those highs, man. It's just bumping up underneath that 1,000. But yeah, it's super tight. Let's go to Doge dollar real quick. Doge dollar, back below 29 cents. That's not a great area for Doge to be in. Yeah, you're getting the same daily candle engulfing on Tuesday on 420 there. Yeah, not great. I'd say Dogecoin looks a little bit heavy as long as it's staying below 34-ish cents. Maybe we can get a little pump and get back over that 30-ish cent level, but do we make a new close? Yeah, not really. I mean, that's even. Yeah, kind of a hard read here. Got the daily right up underneath it too, so it looks like we're going to get some daily pressure on a lot of the short-term moving averages across the board. The daily's still pretty damn bullish, though, on Dogecoin, to be fair. Weekly looks good. 2-day looks good. How about the crack time frame? Let's see what that shows. Shit, actually, wow, crack time frame looks like it's kind of doing a reset this morning to get back bullish. All right, yeah, so getting back above 30 cents on this guy probably gets us up to mid-30s into the camel hump on the mama, and then, that's still going to provide a pretty good amount of resistance, and we'll have to see, but yeah, Doge isn't looking too terrible yet. Not yet. Anything below 25 cents, though, I do think we could easily get to 20 and maybe even the upper teens. So, and that's a pretty good move from here. Let's see. Equities coming up to the target, just going sideways. Well, picked a good day to go camping a little bit. We've just been range bound pretty much the whole time this week. Up, had a nice engulfing candle. This is a really bullish setup, but kind of just giving it up today. Didn't get any follow through. Actually, got the smackdown just a minute ago. You can see stupid tax thing. Everyone's freaking out. But it's still in the context of the uptrend. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. You do have a little bit of RSI hinting of some downside being below the moving averages up there, but oh man, 3 hours real sloppy too. Almost kind of printing out a little range here. It looks like about like so. Yeah, something like that. Let's go to crack time frames. They're pretty extended down here. That's a pretty deep correction. This is some emotional selling. It looks like just, oh my God, taxes. Oh. It's like, okay, man, whatever. It's like everybody knows. He's been talking about raising taxes like forever, even before he got elected. It's just like, so it's stupid. People are so damn emotional right now. Oh, see, like we're just coming back down to these previous lows on NASDAQ, on YM, same exact shit. Look at this. Almost every chart, same thing. We're actually kind of like getting bid back up from them. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just to buy the dip thing, just a stupid little emotional overreaction of, oh, high taxes. Yeah, this is real steep right here. I mean, look how steep this is. Usually these will get back. See, it'll probably bounce back up here a little bit into another 10, 20 points on this guy. I could totally see. And then maybe roll over some more. I don't know. I got long last night for a little bit, and I'm out of that. But kind of just waiting. You can see it just came up right up to this resistance level and got sold off like immediately. But now it's right back on the support level. So Rudd is not making it easy, man. Look at this damn chart. Rudd is just... Jesus, man. We've been talking about it for a few weeks, or a couple weeks now. It's just absolutely insano. Bill screams about taxes, so people sell so they have to pay taxes. Yeah, totally stupid, man. Like, oh shit, taxes. Let me go ahead and lock those in real quick. Oh, that's a good point, man. I didn't even think about that. That's funny, dude. ES, whatever. It's just in these upper parts of the range. I mean, none of this is super bearish yet. A little rounded top, but I mean, we're just hanging out right on the previous all-time highs. So whatever. It looks okay to me. Let's go to the Dow real quick. Yeah, I mean, it is technically getting bearish, though. You got the same candle getting bearish on DMI and RSI. So usually when we see that, you do get a little bit of push through. But, I mean, it really's got to close below that 33.55-ish area. 33.550, sorry. And then you've got the 200 right beneath it. Yeah, this is hard, man. And the high time frames are just so damn bullish. It's just... it's hard to even think super bearish right now, which sucks, but it's just the market regime that we're in right now. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really trying to find something bearish, but as long as we're holding that 33.5 area, it looks okay. There's no big major problems here. Is Rut going to try to use this engulfing daily on the previous one to maybe get some legs going above the 2200 handle? Maybe. It's trying. This is a decent reaction so far, but let's zoom in a little bit. Went right into the range. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Kind of just got caught right in the overnight range at the end of the session yesterday, so it's like that little pump just never happened. And we're here watching some more paint dry. So, yeah, I mean, there's just nothing really to do with this right now either. Maybe default long if you want to buy some pullbacks or something. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wait, see how the day kind of ends up. We still got an hour and a half or so for the daily close. Yeah, I mean, Dow Jones Transportation looks good too. I mean, there's just not much bearish stuff. Let's go look at VIX. Maybe VIX has got something for us. Yep, VIX bouncing kind of right off of that trend line. We saw it clustering here. And the big sign that there was kind of some VIX spike coming was VVIX, because VVIX has actually been rallying for the last 2 weeks. Since the 7th or 8th of April, broke back into the zone. We were watching this like, oh man, there's going to be some selling pressure probably coming up soon as volatility increased pretty dramatically. You can see we're already up at 120. That's actually pretty interesting. Huh. Maybe there is going to be some selling pressure coming in. Huh. Yeah, especially if we close like this on the daily for VVIX above this previous local high, above the mama. All right, interesting. Moving on. Earl? What's Earl doing? Man, trapped right between the long-term EMAs right here, just super neutral. A little bit bearish, I guess, back in this box. Oh, excuse me. Is this going to turn into a false breakout? Possibly. The follow-through would most likely be seen this week if it was, because they usually do happen pretty fast after that. It is setting up, though. It does have pretty good resistance at $62. Kind of... Let's see. Yeah, I mean, back in this box, yeah, $62. It's kind of bearish back below 62 on oil. I mean, the weekly looks okay. Looks like it's just hovering on the 10. So, you know, in high time frames, it's still pretty bullish. But, you know, getting back in this stupid box is just like, damn it. Kind of kills the edge a little bit. Bonds creeping on up. They still be creeping. Look at this. Retesting these EMAs, just being sexy. Now we're above the 377. Man, this is boding well more for sell-off stuff in markets. I don't think we've gotten above the 377 in a while. Looks like the last time was back over here last December. And so, you know, this is pretty significant because we're actually we tested it once, sold off, came back of it, kept retested it like 3-4 times, and we didn't really do that on these last ones. It was just like a couple with these lower highs, and that we're still making higher highs and higher lows mostly in here. We do have this little blip. That's our next stop. So anything back above like 159, this thing looks like it could run pretty damn hard. I mean, we've been watching this chart for a while of wanting to nibble longs and get in here because of this RSI flipping around. Now we're getting DMI starting to catch up. I mean, yeah, that 159 level, we clear that. I would not be surprised to see, let's see a little bit of 618 from this biz right here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see like maybe 62, which actually lines up pretty well with this previous target zone over here. So we'll just make one around that. That would probably be the first target I would look for if we got above 159. What makes it shitty and bearish? Making lower lows on the structure. So we'd have to really come back down to like 156.25. And then I'd be a little concerned, but man, this curling up 200 MA, which you can see in all these structures too. It never started curling up. Maybe a little blip here, but by the time that happened, it had already defeated the structure. So this is becoming more real and real that this is a base for bonds. Yeah, nice. And notes are agreeing with it too. Nice trend line, just kind of riding it up here. I mean, these look pretty good. Not as good on the 377 as the 30-year, but damn close. Let's see, TNX kind of still rolling over. Yeah, it looks like it's just doing a little bearish reset in the low time frames. Maybe just kind of come down just a little bit to this trend line. It does have major support right beneath it. That is rising up as time goes on too. So, man, hovering right on the daily, mama, and 55. Interesting spots. Yeah, anything back below like 152 on this, we probably immediately go and touch this trend line, and then we'll have to reassess from there. Oh, what would be an example tradable for a bond futures portfolio? An example tradable, like that you just want to be long in and hold it for longer term for a bond portfolio, like TLT would be one. That's an ETF that tracks the bond market, and it's kind of small. It's only like 100 and something bucks. And it's got pretty liquid options on there, so you could trade that. Let's see if that's what you're asking about to get exposure to the bonds. Oh, Dixie. Dixie's kind of sick here below the mama. I don't really like this chart on the daily. I don't really like it actually on the weekly either. I mean, this could have been a little fake out. It actually looks pretty bearish back below 192. As long as it's kind of holding below there. Maybe 3 hours getting a little bit of love here, but yeah, I mean, open and closing here. Yeah, it's kind of, this is a tough read, man. Bears do have full dominance on the daily now, so sub 92, maybe 91, 60-ish. I mean, this thing looks pretty heavy. And euros, you know, euros getting rejected right here. Man, they're just in really interesting spots. So, damn, that's tough. That is super tough. Euro kind of rolling over. Man, yeah, these are just in wait modes for me right now. It's like I wanted to kind of short Euro in that last video. It looks like it might have got a little bit of blips here, but it's not really doing anything and not getting any follow through. So I'm gonna wait for the 3 hour to maybe reset bullish or maybe get bearish on Euro. Just kind of giving it a little bit of time. Yeah, so TLT then would be a good one, man. Depending on how much money you have, you can do the straight contracts like ZB, like the ones we look at, ZB and ZN. They are very large contracts, though. They are ZB is $32 a tick, and so that's very big. It's like $1,000 a point. So if it goes from 158 to 157, that's $1,000, and you can see it goes a point pretty much all the time. So it is a very large product. And it doesn't have actually it probably does have options on it. I don't remember. I haven't traded bonds in a while via ZB. I usually just use TLT because you can kind of manage your risk better so you don't have to put up such a large notional contract, which is I think like 200 grand on that thing. So you're controlling a lot of money with that contract. Notes are a little bit smaller, but I would probably use TLT for that. And we'll go to the bond chart here in a second, and you can pick up a couple off that list as well. All right, let's go back where we at. Euro, kind of need some more time to digest that guy. Let's go to DAX. DAX actually has an interesting candle on 420 here. It looks like, yeah, that 420 candle kind of engulfed all this previous couple weeks of business. So that's actually a little bit bearish, just off pure price action. Oscillators still look okay on the daily. But, yeah, I mean, sub 15.4, that's a little bit bearish of a candle there. Giving kind of a little bit of a clue. In 3 hours, actually, bears are creeping into the 3 hour too on DMI and RSI. So, yeah, so the 3 hours actually kind of agreeing with that candle. Let's see if that gets any follow through. DAX getting a little bit heavy. Shanghai just playing around in this box. You can see it is making higher lows, though. Almost made a higher high, but kind of getting rejected for now. See if it breaks out of that over the next day. It looks like it's going to try, but a lot of resistance right now, time-wise, with the Mama and the horizontal about 3,500. Above 3,500 on China, this thing probably goes to 36 pretty quick, and then we'll have to reassess. There's probably a pretty good amount of resistance right there. And then obviously this has just been the same for weeks and weeks and weeks on this chart. As long as it's holding the 200, and ultimately the oh shit kind of stop is this trend line for me. So it still looks pretty much fine. Gold, what are you doing, Mama Gold of the metals? It's Mama Bear of the metals. Kind of trying to reset on the daily. Almost has it. There is major support now on this previous resistance, previous support horizontal we've been watching for a while, around 1770-ish. Is this a buy the dip on gold right here? Possibly. It might be, actually. I kind of like this setup here. I gotta look at one thing real fast. Let me look at this. Hold on. All right. Oh, we're about to get back on long on the markets. Everybody's over with the FUD. Oh, the taxes we already knew were coming. Let's see. It's like that BS FUD from Bitcoin. I didn't know that was everybody was all freaking out about that on the Treasury news. Like, what the hell, man? So silly. Yeah, gold actually kind of does look like a buy the dip, and I have been saying buy the dip mode in gold for the last week or so, couple weeks. Is it here? Yeah, shit. I mean, this looks pretty good. Let's go look at what GDX is doing. Yeah, GDX looks nice. GDX could fall a little bit more, though, down to like 35, upper 34s. That would be a little sexier. But, I mean, if this thing is going to stay strong, it's not going to dip that much. It's like, I mean, 35.50 is probably the best you can ask for on this, on the 3 hour. And the 3 hour showing some pretty sexy price action. Yeah, interesting. All right. Okay. I like this daily read on GDX. That's very sexy. Weekly needs a little bit more time. 3 days gotten bullish, though. 2 days re-gone bullish. Yeah, hell. Maybe I still have exposure in metals. So I don't know if I'm gonna add like a whole lot on there. What do I still got? I've got Seabridge still. I've got platinum still. I've got silver, SLV. And I've got, I think actually that's it. Yeah, that's it. So not too bad, not too shabby. Maybe we'll get rut real quick because I kind of feel like there's might be an opportunity coming up. Man, look at this, just dumping in everyone's face, freaking everyone out. Here's that big rally that we were talking about earlier, reliefing when you just get these. Yeah, could it stall right here? This would be a good place for it to stall, the 2240 area. We'll see, though. I'm going to wait for the 7-minute to maybe reset, and I might take a trade off of that because I do like the, what you would call it, that it's coming finally out of this mama and is trying to base off the mama and the 377 right here in the lower 22. So that might be opportunity. Silver actually taking it on the chin today, losing its horizontal and kind of coming back below the mama. It's not super ugly yet, but man, silver might be providing a decent opportunity here. It is just retesting this breakout consolidation zone below 26 horizontal, but I don't like that it came below the 26 horizontal. That's not my favorite thing, but it is just still riding the trend line, so I don't want to overthink that too much. Yeah, I mean, because what is the trend line from here? Yeah, only like 1.5%, you know. Earlier this morning, it was 4%. So, yeah, a little discount action. Maybe I'll nibble on some SLV on this guy. Let's go look at SLV, actually. How's it doing? Oh, shit, SLV actually looks pretty damn sexy on the 3-hour. How about daily? Daily kind of looks mostly like silver's chart, but the 3-hour on SLV actually looks pretty good. You have kind of this bottoming, sort of inverted head and shoulders kind of thing happening. Maybe this is the breakout retest of the neckline, possibly. And ultimately, yeah, about only 1.5–2% on the downside. So, yeah, maybe I will just nibble a little bit on some metals action today. Platinum struggling. All the EMAs right here within $14 of each other. I mean, geez, you can't. Can it get more clustered? Major support on this local low over here at around 1200, a little bit below. So as long as it's holding that, whatever. I don't mind holding this guy. Let's see. It did make a lower high. So, man, you don't see BART patterns on metals very often. We haven't seen a BART pattern in a long time, but we kind of have BART patterns. Look at this. They're almost mimicked exactly on each other. How weird. Like if you took this and just flipped it on there, it's like the same freaking chart. So very odd. So just kind of zooming out, staying above 1190-ish, maybe 1180 or so is still pretty fine for platinum. Palladium is just killing it, hitting our target up here at 2,900. I mean, this thing is just beast moding. You cannot stop palladium. Let me clean this chart up a little bit. I mean, we came back, retested the highs, launched from there with an engulfing, came back, retested the highs again. There's probably going to be some pretty major resistance in this 29 handle. Just because it's right under 3K too, that's going to be kind of tough. But, looks pretty damn good, man. As long as this is riding up these EMAs like this, there is no problems with this chart. All right, let's go to bondage for you for the bond. Man, wait, that's not the bond one. Oh my gosh, I can't read right. I forgot to reorganize some stuff a little bit. So these are a bunch of bond plays you can do. The major one is going to be the one that's not on here. Let me add that real quick. TLT. So you can do that one. Dang it, what is this? Let's see. Yeah, so TLT is a good one. That's probably the main one. It has a little bit wide options, but I mean, it trades. I mean, you might not even be looking for options anyway. But yeah, TLT is a good one to use. HYZG is good for corporate bonds. This is a very heavily traded one. Let's see what else is there. I'm trying to think of. You can trade TNX too. But TLT is probably the best one to do the bonds. And if you want the riskier corporate bonds, Then I would look at LQD or HYG would probably the best ones for those. And then if you want the municipal bonds, the super safe ones that are backed by the government, then I would probably use MUB for that. And that's money market funds for that one. Moonies. Municipal action bonds. So those are the ones that, there you go. You can kind of just freeze frame or whatever. These are most of the bond ETFs to get access to that. And if you want junk bonds to get some risk on, you can just use junk. JNK. So, which actually has a pretty decent daily setup now that we look at it. How funny. Holy shit. We might have just stumbled on this guy. Let's go to... How about this one? Nope. Nope. How about BBNs? Nope. Oh, yeah. BBN is like MUB2, Taxable Municipal Bonds by BlackRock. But yeah, wow, junk actually looks pretty damn good here. What the hell? Oh, not even 1% to the downside. Now, this thing doesn't usually move a whole lot. Yeah, obviously it did here, but generally speaking, it doesn't. Man, look at this, filling out this symmetrical triangle for its eternity since '08. What is this, a crypto? Had a little false breakdown here, came back in, and now it's just filling the apex up. What the hell, man? Yeah, but this daily actually looks pretty damn good on junk bonds. That's interesting. All right, let's go look at block churn. I'm actually going to throw this on the watch list because that is interesting. Let's go to MicroStrategy. Look at MicroStrategy selling off on this bearish engulfing rejection. We were talking about that last week. Came all the way back down to the other end of the range. So, yeah, man, that's odd for Bitty Bitcoin. What's Bitty Bitcoin doing? What the hell, Mama Bear? You're looking sick, man. This breaks down, guys. I'm going to be pretty concerned for upside across a lot of things, actually. I mean, if y'all have been watching the show, we talk about a lot that this is like the hype stock. You know, on the weekly, it's still okay, barely holding on to the 21. That 550-ish area is pretty damn critical. What is this wick? 540? Okay, so whatever, 550, give or take 10, 20 bucks. But yeah, interesting. Riot also, man, Riot has actually made new body closes on the daily. That's interesting. So we are now making in a downtrend on the daily, higher or lower highs, lower lows. Huh. All right. All right. Jeez, look at Coinbase just doing absolute dog shit. Just dumping. It's like a shit coin. They'll release it on the exchange and they just dump it in everybody's face. Sub 300 today. So definitely not touching this. You almost have to use crack time frames to even look at it. I mean, 3 hours, nothing. So you got to zoom in to get any kind of population of oscillators. But yeah, I mean, it can't even get above the 200. I mean, this chart looks terrible. This is garbage. What the hell? What's this dude's name that runs this place? The CEO? I can't remember his name right now. Oh, Armstrong. That's who it is. Yeah. Armstrong. But yeah, Armstrong is just dumping all in your faces. Terrible. Terrible chart. All right, let's go to sector majors. Let's see what's doing good today. Nothing. Nothing's really doing good today. Everything is kind of selling off. Even the semiconductors that had a really nice chart set up. Oh, maybe opportunity here in the zone, retest zone. Looking a little bit heavier on the 3 hour, but the daily does look okay. Yeah, man, that's surprising. There's so much red even across the sectors. Huh. Let's go back to the blue list. What is RUT doing? I gotta go back over here and check it out now. No. Did it get a signal on my tick charts? Yep, ES just got one. I guess it never actually got short, to be fair, on the RUT. It just came back to test the previous long signal yesterday. So actually, damn, that's pretty bullish. Huh. All right, let me go do something over here. Over here. Do that. Do that. Let's go to ES. Yeah, right to the bottom here. Look at that. Horizontals, baby. Them good old horizontals. What is that support level on this guy? No, that's not too bad. That's not much lower. So if we do that, and we go here. Why does it do that? I don't know. That's weird. All right, let's do that. Do that. Do that. All right, let's see what happens there. Got that going. Okay. Yeah, that's just some low time frame stuff. Let's go look at the fangs because we haven't done a show in a while. So, oh, Nicola, let's go. Dang, did I finally get some money on that thing? Let's see, where's my options on that? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Nope, even though it just kind of went down for so long, it sucked a lot of the juice out of my options. So I'm pretty much just down slightly. Woohoo! Woof. Uh-oh, look, Petco. Looks like it's resetting. Look at this. Reset on the 3 hour last week. Rallying, coming above here, making some new highs. Look at that. Petco. Finally getting the 55 to plot too. Interesting. ARC. Whatever. That doesn't really look good. Planeteer. Man. Yeah. I mean, it looks okay as long as it's holding this horizontal. Other than that, what is this? About 21 bucks. Looks okay. Just finally getting enough data to plot the 377 on a 3 hour. Crack time frames, whatever. But the 3 hour is actually starting to get a little bit bullish here. See if we can get these EMAs to start pointing up. Maybe in the next a couple days we can get that. But it's kind of an interesting chart. What's the risk here? About 10% to the downside. Snow IPO looks terrible. Snow looks terrible. DoorDash looks pretty terrible. Yeah, I mean, all that crap looks terrible. What are the fangs doing? Let's go to the fang mans. Facebook. Facebook's okay. Coming back to retest the all-time highs, so maybe opportunity on Facebook. Google's a little extended, kind of sloppy. Yeah, not really much on Google. Maybe opportunity on Amazon, but struggling to get above that 3,400 area. Major resistance around that 3,400. Netflix just dumped. Oh, they had earnings yesterday. Oh, look at that. They beat earnings by 24% and they dumped 7%. You know, that's normal. It's like that shit doesn't matter or something. Right smack in the middle of this range. Ain't shit to do with this. Apple kind of looks actually okay. Earnings look like they're coming up next week, though. So, oh, I do like the 3 hour setup on Apple, though. The only thing that sucks is earnings are coming up. If it wasn't there, I would not hesitate for long, but I don't really like to trade earnings. Just too much shenanigans can happen on that. And it's like 50-50, the reaction that you're going to get. If it's beats earnings or whatever the conference call says, all that stupid crap. So it's just kind of like, I'd just rather wait for the market to digest the info that day. Yeah, I mean, I guess 3 hours starting to get a little bit bearish technically on the oscillator. So kind of mixed signals coming into earnings. So I'll be passing on that. Tesla, looks like we're having a lot of tech earnings next week. All right. Tesla actually has reset oscillators on the daily now, showing major support around that 700-ish level that we were looking for it to get above. Looks pretty damn good on Tesla. Let's see, Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft is way extended and earnings way up. Man, yeah. Looks like all the tech is doing like 27th, 28th next week for reporting. So, yeah, I'll be skipping all of that. Let's go look at some metals. See if there's any big dips with some decent looking charts. for this action. Hecla. Ooh, Hecla. Kind of like Hecla Mining here. Very sloppy. Let's zoom out on a weekly and see. Yeah, kind of like Hecla here. It's mostly drifting up. How about the monthly? Monthly is funky. Daily is like extra funky, but I mean, what is this right here? About 8%. Not too shabby. They already had earnings recently, so that's out of the way. So that's nice. Hecla Mining might actually be an interesting spot here because you've got Major 200 right below it at about 570. Then you got the trend line right below that at about 520. You know, so there's a couple layers, nice supports right below that. Might be one. AG, nope, don't like that one as much. Freeport McMoran, this one looks all right. Yeah, this one looks okay on the daily. Major supporter in the upper 30s, not too bad. MP looks terrible, and that's not a good chart. No way. BTG, no, I don't even know if that's a good mining company. This looks pretty good. Kinross. Kinross has been around for a hot minute. Let's go look at it on the weekly. Man, major resistance at this box, though, at $8. Is this a symmetrical triangle in the weekly playing out, though? What is the measured move on this guy? Let's see. Conservatively. Oh, that's why I had the box drawn there. Derp. So we already kind of hit that move. Yeah. Daily looks pretty damn good, but you are pretty far above here, about 10%. And earnings are coming up here fairly soon. What is this day? May 12th. So, yeah, kind of probably just wait on that. And none of the other ones have really dipped that much, so maybe JNUG if you want to get your leveraged trading on. These are really dangerous, though, guys. Be careful with these leverage funds because they decay. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that. They just go down over time. See? That's how pretty much every leverage fund will look. All right. Hecla. Maybe Hecla is the one. What is this one here? Oh, Stillwater. Okay, I like Stillwater. What do you got going, Stillwater? Stillwater actually has a pretty nice chart here. Let's go out to the weekly. Yeah, weekly is nice. Retesting previous all-time high back in September 2016. I like it. Actually, I like this one better than the what do you even call it? The Hecla. Ah, crap. I need one more screen, man. I really do. All right, let's go back over to, I just need to see SBSY. South by Southwest is what that is, I guess. The best festival in the world. All right, let's see. PHB, do I not have that one in there? I might not. Oh, you're correct. That does need to be in there. Thank you, sir. Grazie. Let's go look at it. It's only down 1%. Nice chart, though, right on the 200, 3-hour. Ooh, and the daily. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Daily's nice. Easy to mitigate risk. Only about 3%. I'm glad you mentioned that one. Yeah, that's a pretty decent setup here. That one, Hecla, and what was the Cenex any good? Yeah, that one wasn't as good. But Stillwater, BHP, and Hecla definitely looking pretty good. I'm actually pulling up the option chain on SBSW right now. See how it looks. June's. Yeah, they're tradable. They're tradable. At the money's 130 at 140, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's a little bit wider on the outside. I know Hecla's got good ones. BHP probably has some pretty good options on it, I would guess. Nope, they suck. Never mind. So I'm not doing that. Let's go Heckler. Heckler Mining. Oh, I'm on a weekly. Yeah, we don't want weeklies. I want them regulars. Yeah, Hecla definitely has the best spreads on there. And Stillwater's wasn't terrible either. So let's go let's start with the Hecla. Maybe I'll do Hecla and we'll do Stillwater, and I'll just look for a target up here around $8. So I can buy the 7. Let's see what this does. Buy the 7, sell the 8. Oh, it's only $1 though. Yeah, that's the hard thing with the smaller priced options. Almost have to go in the money already. Usually don't like to do that. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. What can I sell it? Maybe it might just worth me selling the dang put on it. I only get like 40 cents though for the $6. Well, that's not bad. Gives me protection right to the lows here on the horizontal and right below the 200. So that's not super terrible. How about September if we go out a little further? Let's go a little farther. Yeah, I don't know. I might just go static on that one. Keep it easier. Static is just like shares. Static delta is what that's referring to. Let's see, it's just 1-to-1. There's no fancy delta numbers. When you just buy stock, it's 50-50 chance that it goes up or down at your order entry. So let's see. All right, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I'll just sell a call against it. I don't know. What time is it? Almost 2. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do static on this guy. I'm just going to keep it simple. 132. How many shares do I want to buy? Let's do like... Oh, that's a funny little button. I don't know why it shows me this. Oh, order confirmation ticket. Yeah, I don't care about this thing. So I already have one of those. All right, 32. Let's do... Let's just nibble here a little bit and see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, we'll just start small there. So Hecla's got to get upgraded to the red list. And this one was better on the, or was BHP better? Yeah, I like BHP's 3-hour better. And its daily is pretty sexy. Only about, yeah, damn, maybe I'll nibble on PHB too. Or BHB. No earnings. Hecla just got out of earnings. All right, cool. Good deal. Let's actually go look at the watch list, see if there's anything on here that might be sexy time. Solution or Soliton, actually. It's almost Solution. Yeah, this is actually at an interesting spot. This candle right here is actually pretty bullish. This opening lower and closing up on the day. This is actually a pretty bullish setup here. As long as price is holding like 1420-ish, this actually is pretty good. And the 3-hour doesn't look great, but you do have the major support coming up and providing that at about $14. It's like not the... Let's go weekly. Yeah, I get it, man. Even the weekly's coming back to test. 3 days coming back to test. The EMA's opening up too. I mean, this isn't too bad. Let's see what the risk is to that. About 4 or 5%. What's the trade on this? Yeah, it's pretty thin. Huh. Maybe we'll come back to it. Let's go look at a couple things. Weed stocks. I still want to buy. I haven't bought any yet, but I really, except for CGC, I did get into CGC back, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. That one's, what is that? Let's see. How much am I down on that guy? Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm down just a little bit on that one. Mostly just because time decay, just like going sideways. I probably should have rolled that trade out too. Oh well, whatever. What are you going to do? All right. Qubit is at an interesting spot here. I kind of like it holding this level right on top of this, and these horizontal at like 620-ish. Looks kind of good. Weekly kind of showing the same thing. Not the 3 hour though. The 3 hour is not very sexy at all. So this is one of those where you get the mixed signals, and using horizontals and just pure price action to the left is probably going to fare more well than the oscillators at this moment. And you do have this nice little spike rejection. Yeah, so interesting. So this actually is not the worst entry spot here. Let's go crack time frames. I'm going to wait for crack time frames to flip around a little bit, and possibly might be getting an entry on quantum computing here. Tilray, let's go look at some more weed stocks. Yeah, kind of just chilling. Maybe this is, and it's almost got the cross again on the 277. Oh, actually, for the first time. So fair to say there's probably a lot of support in the 13 handle. Let's see, SMH. Yeah, it's just not really doing much though. I mean, that's hard. Yeah, even weekly is getting a little bit struggling. Last of the levels right here at 1550. Yeah, I need more time on that one. SMH. Let's go weekly. Weekly still looks pretty good. Yeah, below the mama. I usually don't like those either, but pretty decent above 240. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that too. Plug might have put in a nice candle here for a potential low on this. Closed at the top of its range. That's pretty good. But 200's right above it and the other EMAs, so that's going to be a pass. Oh, man, the only thing that looks good about this is sitting on top of this previous breakout zone and consolidation at 1250. Other than that, it's pretty damn sloppy. Maybe 3 hour. Yeah, kind of pass on that for me. That's a pass. Resin's a pass. Oh, look at that. Discovery bouncing off of this low. This is actually a pretty good candle for Discovery. Might be trying to put in a bottom right here. 3 hour. Yeah. RSI regain exponentials on the 3. Yeah, so possibly been wanting to get into this guy off of this stupid emotional selling, but just been very patient with it, trying to get some kind of better feel. And now we have the HVP is falling off, and so that's a good sign. So we're a lot closer to a possible entry on Discovery. So I do like this candle right here on this horizontal. That's a good sign so far. PPL, is this the accidental one we found? Look, it's been riding up like the Jesus man. Actually looking pretty damn sexy, to be fair, still. Just retesting the breakout zone. I mean, this looks pretty damn good above 2850. Our accidental People Corp that we stumbled on the other day. Weekly almost reset too. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. IRPR just chilling, kind of uglyish formation, but man, yeah, weed stocks are they're tough charts right now. That's for sure. Ooh, APD still looking really nice, man. This whole just sideways action. So Discovery just hit that wick, other horizontal support. It did. Yes, Rock. It did, Mr. Rock. So Discovery this is a pretty good candle reaction right here. This could be saying, hey, buyers could be shutting off sellers in this level, is what this is showing so far. We do need a little more time and follow through for confirmation on that, but it's the first sign of, hey, what's up? Bulls are showing their hand a little bit right there. Oops. And again, like I do like that the HVP has fallen off too, so there's not any crazy high volatility against itself, so this is pretty nice. I do like... as soon as we can get this 3 hour turned around and get back above the 377, we do have earnings coming up next week. Man, a lot of earnings next week, guys. So that's probably wait for that to clear past the board and then see. But yeah, it's getting kind of close. APD, man. Oops. Austin Police Department has their own stock, I guess. Man, this looks good. I like this chart still. Weekly needs a little more time for a good reset. 2-day looks good. 3-day looks really good. I mean, you got all the EMAs right below this one, man. Look at this. Not even 4% there. Yeah, and you got this little... I'd like to see a higher daily close on this structure above 290-ish, and that would bode well for a move probably up to above 300. But this one looks pretty damn good. Did APD have options on it? Let's go look. AP Dizzle. 57 out. It does. They're a little bit wide. We're at 820 at 70, so about 50 cents on that at the money. So it's a little bit wide. You could play it though, and let me see. Oh yeah, there's a lot of volume on this, so you could probably get filled in the mid-range of that fairly easily. What if we go to 120 out? Ooh, 120 days is a little far. They start to get real wide there. Looks like the June cycle is the better one. So you can do a 290 and then do a... Damn, they just lose all their value quick, man. We got $10 wide strikes. We got this 210. So if we did something like that, yeah, I'm trying to do that, buddy. So it would be like $6. Man, that's expensive options on there. Yeah, implied vol is over 100. So yeah, that's definitely a high one. You could sell the... You get almost $12 though for the 290, so that gives you protection all the way down to right around here-ish. This, yeah, which isn't terrible, but maybe it might be better just to play this one static. Those are some juicy options. Let's see. Let us see. We pretty much got, what, like 3-4% on the daily? What about the 3 hours? Even less. It's only like 2%. You know what? I'm just going to do a little bit here. Let's just do a little bit. We won't do a full position, though, because that's too large. Especially on a $280 stock. That ain't no joke, man. It still does. Oh, here we go. Do not jest. Yes, that's what I showed. Okay, thank you. Alright, if we do like that and go here, 286.06. Is that delayed? It looks like it is a little bit delayed. Let's see. Alright, we'll work that a little bit, see what happens. Let me go check real fast on the ES, see what it's doing on the crack. Is it trying to reset here? Yeah, kind of just chilling. Looks like it's starting to get a little bit heavy again. But I'm going to hold it as long as it's holding about 41.30. We'll see what happens. Alright, back over here. Nova Pharmaceuticals is chilling at the range. Yeah, that's a pat. Man, XLV just killing it, man. Healthcare had the most... I totally missed this one, too. Healthcare had such a sexy setup when we identified it back here in early April, and this thing has just been ripping face off since then. Had a great daily. I think this was the one that had, like almost everything at the same time frames. Yeah, here you go. Early April, bullish. The daily was bullish in early April. What was it? Even 2-day looked good. Yeah, this was like every high time frame was just, or every time frame pretty much. Is it extended now? Yeah, it's up there a little bit. I mean, holy crap, it's blue sky breakout though, so it's up until it ain't. Riding these EMAs like the Jesus man, so kind of missed the boat on that one. Can't really do anything. PMD. PMD looks okay. Not my favorite looking chart, though. Atom, yeah, Atom doesn't look super great. I mean, I guess it did technically fill this gap right here, so that's kind of good. 3 hour maybe is getting ready to reset. You do have dominance on the RSI, so that's the first thing we like to look for. Maybe it gets going, but yeah, I'm going to skip that as well. This one, XLY, this, I think, water manufacturing something. I don't know, but this one also just running up very nicely. Almost, is this new highs on this guy? Yes, it is. So this thing looks bullish as hell above like 107. Still holding that one. This one's still filling out the stupid triangle. Jesus Christ. It only has another week or two to go, and maybe it'll just go sideways and fill it out this way. How funny would that be? It's my stock. Pretty... It's okay right here. It's almost trying to get bullish on the daily. Yeah, super sloppy, though. This thing is very illiquid, so I'm skipping that right now. Brookfield Renewable. Nah, maybe a little support in this zone, but whatever. GT is still hanging out right here on this horizontal. I don't know where Joe's at. He hasn't been talking that much lately, but is this a good base? Kind of, yeah. I mean, as long as it's holding at 150-ish, I mean, it does look okay. But, yeah, I'm not touching this thing right now. CVSI kind of looks like, well, we got to extend the box here. Kind of bouncing off that low end of the range of the box. Almost looking good, but still whatever. Silk, Jesus. Silk Road actually firing off recently. After grinding up late last week, looking pretty good. Just blowing to the 377. Probably a little resistance right here at about 58 bucks. Maybe a little pullback. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance actually around $58. So that move has already played out. Earnings next week too. So that'll be a pass. Nilce, nickel, and they get platinum too out of it. This actually looks pretty good. Reset on the oscillators, bounced really nice, real sloppy kind of inverted head and shoulders in there. This thing doesn't get traded a whole lot, it looks like. What's the volume on it? Yeah, pretty low. Very big market cap, though, but kind of low volume. Hell, it even pays a dividend. Holy crap. 4%. Already had earnings, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this actually looks pretty damn good. I would be interested in buying this on dips on Nilce. Huh. Let's see here. All right, I need to... Oh, my God. I really need one more screen. This is not... I'm going to have to order one. This is not going to work, I don't think. I need one more thing. All right, what are you doing over here? Oh, is he trying to break it? Yes, you trying to break down, bro? Oh, it did just do that. It just broke down, so that's okay. Take that off. Padow. What do we got? I gotta scroll. Keep scrolling. Did it break down? Let's see. I'm gonna double check. We're getting caught right on the 200 here, though. Oh, no, don't do that. Let's see, about... And what did I say, like 128, 130? Here we are. Let's see if we get any more wicks below on this one. Then, yeah, this is going to look kind of bad. NASDAQ, just look at NASDAQ's dump today on that. It's like, ah. That's pretty good. Gave up all its gains from the morning and just is down 1% now. Alrighty. Alrighty, then. Are you going to do it? Are you going to break? It looks like it wants to. Man, pretty funky chart pattern here. Looks cool on the daily. This is weird. It's kind of like, it's not exactly like Russell's, but oh shit, did I just accidentally take Russell off the list? Yes, I did. Baby, come back. There we go. Oh, where'd it go on the bottom? No, it's got to come back up here. There we go. Super Slop Fest 3000. Yep, just kind of whatever there. Yeah, so brokers. Let's go to FinViz real quick because I'm curious about the heat map. Yeah, pretty big selling across the board here. Looks like healthcare is doing the best today, and AT&T is doing really good. Couple thing outliers over here, but mostly pretty red day. Mostly pretty red day. All right, let's look at some coins. We haven't looked at any coins in a while. What's been running up today? Pirate Chain's on here. I think they finally just added. Wow, Pirate Chain is $1 billion market cap. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I think Rock was mentioning this one the last time I was on stream live. I don't know if he's in here right now, but this thing is just ripping everyone's face off. Matey. This is going up freaking 60% every day. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Man, and it was like, I think when I was talking, I was like, dude, this is just super extended. It's like, it's hard to buy stuff like that, and then it just goes another freaking 300 or 200% or whatever the hell it is. Just riding up this shit like the Jesus man. Yeah, careful with this one, because it's not super liquid, and it just got liquid like recently. So when this one breaks trend, it's going to get ugly fast on this guy. So do be careful with that. What else is going on in crypto world? Luna, Sol doing pretty good. Oh yeah, is Sol doing pretty awesome? Let's go look at it. Tether, yeah, nice job, Sol. Look at that, man. Defying the little sell-off action and just rallying really hard. Great looking chart here, man. Jesus. And I believe that's a crypto that does storage, right? Yes, it is. How are the other storages doing? Filecoin, not so hot. STX. Actually, this is a pretty sexy chart. When was this? On April 5th. Okay, so a little while ago. A little heavy on the 3 hour. But this looks nice. It's like an ascending triangle on the top of this range. This is a pretty good chart. Anything over 270 on this, man, is probably going to go bananas. And anything sub like 170. That's a big range. Jesus. Now that I'm kind of plotting that out. Man, yeah, but this still looks pretty damn good. How about SC? What is SC doing? Coming back into retest the breakout zone. Hey, maybe there's opportunity on SIA coin. It is up a lot, though. It is up already 1,300. Hey, what's another 1,300? Storage J. Storage. Yeah, man, it's close. It's close to breaking down here, but right on the 377, and with all these wicks and these bodies, like, if anything, this isn't the worst place to take a stab at it and stop out at anything below here. Might not be the worst idea, but I'm just staying out of a lot of crypto right now. I want to see some more whatchamacallit, price stuff. Yeah, the technical term. All right, let's move this over here to my other screen. Try to see if I can split the screen. Real estate. Oh, crap. What the fuck did I just do? I don't want that, dude. No, stop. No, I don't want that. Do that. Okay, there we go. All right, stopped out of that for a little bit of a loss. That's okay. Shit happens. What are you gonna do? All right. All right. What else do we want to look at? Anything cool? I think we mostly touched on stuff that I wanted to talk about. I wonder if vaccine companies are starting to rally again, because there's a bunch of hype in other countries right now that people are freaking out. And look at that, they kind of are. Pfizer finally taking a little sell-off today. How's my Pfizer position looking, actually? Did I take that one off? I might have taken that one off. I don't remember. It looks like I did. So Pfizer's out already. Wow, there we go. Look at CVAC, though. Novavax mRNA, like Novavax's chart. This is pretty sexy right here. You got the EMAs real tight right below it. It does have earnings, but not till May 6th, so that's a little bit farther away. Staying above the 377. This actually looks pretty interesting on Novavax. Kind of had this and filled this little gap over here. They got options on Novavax, maybe? Possibly. Let's go look. Invax. 15. No, we don't want those. We want regular expirations. Let's go June. No, they are terrible. $29 and $34. So $5 spread. That's $500 spread, man. Can't trade that shit. Garbage. Gutter Budge. They might fill you maybe in the middles and stuff, but whatever. And we're kind of hovering around previous all-time highs. Interesting. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Novavax, huh? What about the CV stocks? Yeah, look, they're all showing the same kind of thing. Interesting. No, not Codex. Oh, is AHPI considered a... I don't know. I don't know if that should be in here or not. Interesting basing. Look at this. And it's right on all these lows on this chart. What is this, like 5-10%? Huh. Same thing here. Providing lots of support in this area. That is very interesting. On the COVID stocks, all kind of rallying. Not all of them. There's a couple that aren't, like Codex and this one for now. But a lot of the other ones showing some resets on the dailies. And very methodical ones at that. Ah, this one has earnings in a couple weeks. Is that some opportunity on Corona stocks? Possibly. What is Baba doing? Nothing. Chilling. How are we doing over here? No, that's not what I wanted to look at, but we'll look at it real fast. Yeah, whatever. Man, PLTR. This is one of those meme stock things, too. This one is kind of interesting. Right here, holding this 21 level. Speaking of meme stops, what the hell have they been doing? Absolutely nothing, dude. Look how consolidated this is. Jeez. I mean, we got that pressure putting on. We're probably going to get us a big move out of this pretty soon. Cost is like the exact same chart, pretty much. Yeah, look at that. We getting any bounces in this fuel tech? We've been looking for opportunities in this. A lot of these charts were looking pretty damn good. Just to looking left, like where they were relative to previous price action tops and stuff. So yeah, we're getting a little bit bidding here today or yesterday, it looks like. So yeah, opportunity might be showing up in those guys. Ballard, nice candle too here on this bottom area. Yeah, I like this candle. This is kind of confirming a little temporary low at about $19. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see, BlackBerry selling off some more. Getting Murder Fest. Yep. E-cars. Not really. Oh, wait. Maybe Neo. Neo's at an interesting spot right here. Lots of compression. Above 35 bucks-ish. It looks okay. Oh, man. It's got earnings next week, too. Jeez. So many earnings next week. Nikola, same way. Earnings, earnings, earnings. Just earnings everywhere. Decent bounce off of this. But, man, yeah, with all these earnings coming out next week, that's... Yeah, I'm already light anyway, so I might just kind of stay a little bit lighter right now. Bet Caesar's chilling. DraftKings kind of selling off here a little bit the last few weeks. That's kind of surprising. A lot of the gambling stocks. How about ammo? Maybe a buy opportunity on Olin here. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Freaking earnings too next week. Jesus. Everybody's got them earnings. What's Ruger doing? Ooh, Ruger. I actually like this chart. Spaghettied out a lot, but you are getting the EMAs opening up right on the mama. It does have earnings too on May 5th, so it's not immune to that. Weekly's kind of looking sexy here as well. Damn, yeah, Ruger. Okay, Ruger. What do we got on the options list? I definitely have them, but are they liquid? Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. 410 at 40, 30 cents. I mean, that's all right. It's 10% spreads. I mean, you can usually get filled kind of in the middle, so you can probably work in an order there. What would be a target on this mofo for Ruger? Probably mid-70s. So if I do like a 75 and like an 80, what does that put us at? It's like $1, so you have to pay about $1.50-ish. That's not terrible. It's not the best though. Yeah, it doesn't have that great of probabilities either. Huh. Yeah, it might just go static on this one. Oh yeah, what about the just the puts? Shit, you can get $4 for the 70. That's not bad. That gets you almost all the way down to here to this bottom of the range. That's not bad. That might work out. Let's see. Go over here, over here, over here. Click that. Click that. Let's see what that looks like. Will they give us the thing? No. No, they won't. Dismiss. Yeah, I need to do some cleanup on my account here. I'm getting hit on some stuff as the day's going on here. Huh. Yeah, metals looks like they're selling off some more. Let's go back over to the lists. Hold on. Yeah, metal's getting a little bit more precious. Yep. What are equities doing again? Are they trying to do something? VVIX kind of backing off a little bit. Oh, VIX picking up though. Here the latter part of the day. What do we got? Oh, we only got about 30 minutes left. Okay. We about to get the massive sellers coming in here at the end of the day. Oh, snap. Possibly could be. Let's see. What does NASDAQ look like? Yeah. Just hanging out on these lows though. It's just kind of like can't really get too bearish, just chilling right on all these horizontals, and they're pretty much all in really similar posturings. RUD getting a little bit more slapped. Might be rejection here on RUD building up. Be very curious how these dailies are going to close. What about bonds? Are they picking up a little? Yep, they are. Yes, they are. Actually, on the crack time frames, bonds are showing a very nice long signal. So, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, dude, this bond chart looks good. This shit looks good. I almost probably should add some TLT. What does TLT look like? Let's go look. Yeah, right up against it. It's got, oh man, look at that. It's got that major resistance kind of coinciding with that like 159-ish area on ZB. But other than that, it's looking pretty damn sexy. Might want to wait for a pullback, possibly. Maybe we get lucky. Get it up in the 138s somewhere. I can throw on some call spreads or something like that. Doge, what are you doing? No! Don't go down, Doge! Why? Yeah, this is not... Damn it, Doge. Yeah, 3 hours getting a little heavy. A little bit heavy. See this bear. Oh, excuse me. It's bearish divergence over here too, playing out. Did that already play out? Possibly. It did come to the 55 and over here, so that could have definitely happened. Yeah, if anybody wants me to look at some tickers or something, please feel free to throw those in the chat box. Meow. Right, meow. And we can check them out. Kind of just going through some of these coins and just... You know, like most actually... Oh my gosh. Pundi X old. I guess there's a forked version of it or something. I guess no one likes the forked or the old version. It's down 50% today. Some pretty good red. And even if you look at the green, look at this. It only goes 10 coins down, and you pretty much, that's it. You know, it's kind of lackluster day for altcoins considering what Ethereum did this morning. Did come right back to this trend line. Opportunity zone? Possibly. Possibly. Oh, it's so hard to pull triggers on some of the long setups in crypto right now. Oh yeah, I was camping when I went camping, so I was just hanging out camping. It's kind of like an RV style place or whatever. So everyone's pretty much friendly, just hanging out, shooting the shit, grilling, drinking beers, all that fun stuff. And this guy just walks up, and we're just hanging out, drinking a beer. And out of nowhere, I didn't bring up any trading or nothing even close to it. And he just goes, "Hey man." So he's like, "Have you ever heard of Dogecoin?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard a little bit about it." I was just kind of playing dumb, like I didn't know that much. So I just wanted to see what he said. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, man." He's like, "I'm just killing it on that, and I'm just doing so good. All my friends are making so much money on Robinhood and this and that." And then later, he wanted something from the store. It was kind of out of way, so he had to drive in 20 minutes into town. And I was like, "Hey, you want something from the store?" And I was like, "Send me some Dogecoin." And I was like, "That'd be cool. We could actually use it in a real transaction." And he goes, "Oh, I don't even know how to do that, man. I just buy it on Robinhood." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "How long have you been trading?" He's like, "Oh, about 9 months." And he's like, "All my friends, we just make so much money." He's like, "It's great." And he pulls out his Robinhood account and shows me. But he was like super cheap. Like he didn't want to pay like full price for anything. And it was just a really weird shithead experience. And I was like, oh my God, these jackasses are freaking doing that good in this market. Like, shit. But the old saying, markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So it doesn't really mean much in one instance, but I keep hearing kind of across the board from other friends too that family members, they've never even asked about markets ever. And they're like, "Oh, what should I buy?" And one of my friends, her boss just gave her 30, 40 grand and was like, "Oh yeah, just go buy some cryptos. I don't care which ones they are. Just go buy some. I can't miss out. I got FOMO. I don't care." So, how long will FOMO go? No one knows. But I do know that this Ethereum reset chart on the 3-hour futures looks very damn sexy. I do know that. And it looks real sexy on spot. But Bitcoin, you little bitch, what are you doing? You're actually getting more bearish, Bitcoin. What? What, man? Oh, look, well, we haven't looked at this in a while because it's been a few days. Did this do it again? Did it? I don't know, man. Whoa, what did that just flash? Am I tripping? Did y'all see blue right there? Holy crap. Okay, guys, look at this. This is very interesting for the pi cycle. So we talked about, let me actually get some of this cleanup because I haven't looked at this in a while. So let me scroll back out and show you. Like when we were doing when we were looking at the low ends of these, right? Let me kind of do it like so. And they started curling back over. A lot of these had, I think we measured it one time. It was like 60 to 80 days was the average, or they were all, oh, it was 100. Okay, 60 to like 100 days. That's right, was each one. But look what's happening right now that I just noticed. Maybe if I can zoom in and see this. Look at what's happening right now. Look at how look how strong this is already curling back up. And so when these recross to the other side, that's when you actually get the other signal, which is supposed to be long, but as you can see, that didn't freaking work out at all here. It immediately just kind of went sideways and kept rolling over. This one did have an immediate little pump out of it, but ended up rolling over. But this one in 2013 had a reset, average reset, not a quick one. And then that led to another big rally. So if we do get another one of these markers, that level on that candle is actually going to be pretty damn important. And I just noticed it creeping up when I had it pulled up on the daily. I was like, holy shit, it's already, look, you already can see it, and I don't even barely have to zoom out. It's already right here, coming back over the 200. So that's a pretty interesting development in this. If this just kind of consolidates up here above the 48.55, this thing is about to come up. Actually, let's measure it. Wow, very interesting. 160K, or wait, 11, almost doubled. Went up about 8K there, and went up another. So it's going up about 10K a day. So, dude, tomorrow it's going to be at 45, and then the next day, if we just go sideways, it's going to recross. So that is incredibly interesting. Look, it's like flirting with it, kind of. It's like already trying to paint the blue. It's like going on and off. Y'all saw it a couple times earlier. So that is very interesting on the pi cycle. Man, if it catches up, that could mimic like a 2013 type thing, and that would be super crazy, y'all, because that means the bull market is going to get even more crazy than it is now, which is hard to believe, I know, but right now we're still making higher highs and higher lows on this daily formation at the top of a range. And so, holy shit, that would be crazy, dude, if that gets bid back up and we kind of, let's say they crossed around like 50K, that would just further solidify how important like the 50-ish thousand level is, like low 50s anyway. Man, so yeah, again, that'll happen if it's rising at this aggressive clip. It's about 10K a day. 45 will be about here, and then the next one, that's it. We're in 2 days, unless we rally really, really hard from here. In 2 days, it's going to recross already and reset. So that is extremely noteworthy on the pi cycle stuff. Let's go to the purple list. Raven, no, Atom, Waves. Waves probably one of the better ones. Yeah, on that, with seeing that, I almost want to start going through lots of coins and seeing if there's any good charts set up. I'm probably going to have to do that here. The market's about to close in a little bit, so I'm going to wait for the traditionals to close before I do that, because I kind of need to, I feel like I need to clean up my portfolio right now. I got a lot of different positions, and when I get too many positions, I don't like it. It's usually 25 or 30. Hell, usually when I get 25 or 30, the market, I'll take a swift kick in the balls, which is funny because the day before that Bitcoin sell-off, I don't know if I talked about that or not on the show, when we had that little dippity-doo-dah. When was that? This is futures, though. Can't see that. When we had that little dippity-doo-dah, Yeah, that was like that day I was noticing. I was like, holy shit, I got a lot of positions on. I like you can see the number in your watch list. It was like 29, and that's not every single position I have. It's like most of them, but and I was like, oh my god, I've got way too many positions on. And then when the bounce happened on those, I kind of took a shit. I went to like 90 something percent cash. I talked about it on the stream or whatever last video, but it was just kind of like, oh my gatos. All right, let's go back to equities, see what they're doing. Just chilling. They're not really doing shit. Let's turn my drawings back on. Yeah, nothing really. Just kind of the oscillators. What are they doing? Got a little bit of nothing, actually. A little bit of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. They almost look all exactly the same right now. Yep, exactly the freaking same. Man, these usually don't look the same like lately. So it's everybody's, the buy programs or whatever it is, are all pretty much operating in the same posturing at this moment. Pretty funny. Because Russell, and what I'm saying is they haven't been operating the same that much, because look at Russell's daily chart and then look at NASDAQ's daily chart or ES's daily chart. They all look very different. Or YM's daily chart. They all look super different. Is VIX getting a little monkey hammered here? Where are you at, VIX? Is it still kind of rallying at the end of the day? No, just kind of chilling. VVIX is, though. VVIX wants to have a party. Man, this daily close on VVIX, guys, this will be very interesting. We only got 20 minutes or so for regular session. And this is this delayed or, yeah, delayed data, so it's probably about 15 minutes behind or something like that. That's no problem. Just chilling. Just nothing to do, man. XRP, ooh, what are you doing? XR Pizzle? Oh, never mind. I misread that number. Derp. Do I want to buy some Doge right here? Do I want to get some big cojones and buy some Doge? Ew, I don't know, man. I reloaded up back here at about 29 cents for a small trade. I don't have that on anymore, but I'm thinking maybe I might add some more here. Yeah, it's only about 10% to the downside. What a crack time frame saying. Yeah, actually, crack time frames don't look very good on Doge. So I'm going to reserve that. If we can get a reset on the crack time frames and get these EMAs to turn back up and get more sexy posturing, then I'll consider it. But right now, no, I just don't. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of high convictions today, y'all. I mean, a couple of them that we worked on, which was some of the gold stuff. What was the other one? Ruger. Oh, the CV stocks. That was one that is interesting. mRNA or Novavax chart actually looks pretty damn good. So this is probably one I do want to nibble on. Just not trying to overthink it. Let's see if they got some. No, they don't. That's right. We already looked at this. It's okay. Like, you can kind of do it, but it's expensive. And the implied vol is the historical vol on NVAX is over 100. So, man, yeah, the options are going to be extra juicy. Great if you're selling premium, though. That's for sure. Bought more gold stocks, short of BTC, matching the size of my long-term BTC. Oh, you're just hedging out. That's cool. That's a good way to do it with futures. I mean, futures were kind of made to do hedges like that, so you don't have to go into all your different accounts and sell for spot or whatever. And it probably saves you a little bit on commissions too. That's what pros would be doing. Yeah, I bought more GLD stocks. That's good, man. I nibbled on. What did I add earlier today? Hecla. I added some Hecla mining. I think I'm going to add some of this Novavax. And I do think I want to add, what was that other one we were looking at? Damn it, I forgot it. Let's see. It was Stillwater. Stillwater's pretty good. I think I added that one too. Did I not? No, I didn't get filled on that one yet. I'm trying to get filled on that one. Nothing yet. And there's one more. Where the hell was it? Which one? It was BHP. That's the one it was. BHP. Very nice daily right here. I like this consolidation right on the mama. Riding it very Jesus-like and opening up on the dailies. Riding on the 200. So I definitely do like this stock here on the chart. Very sexy chart. So that actually you need to go put that order working in. BH Pizzle. And it's got pretty decent options. Let's see here. Options. Let's go. What is it? 82. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I like that. Let's go that. 75. And then we'll do about a third. Is 82. If we get up to 82. What is that, about 150-ish? Even on the low end. That's 145. Let's see if I can get filled way on the low end. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Where the hell is that thing at, man? All right. How does SA look like? Let's go to SA. What you doing, SA? Daily, almost looking sexy. 3 hours still looking okay. Maybe a little pop. Possibly up to there. Yeah, it still looks all right. It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yes, continue. Just do that, please. Yeah, maybe I'm going to close that one out. I got a pretty big position on that and a decent gain. So, yeah, I think I'm going to just close that guy. And add it to the other metals chart is kind of what I'm going to do here. Maybe I'm going to do it if I can scroll fast enough. 85. Because I still got other sheet on. Alright, did you fill it? Fill? Did you give me a fill? Alright, instant gave me fill. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Let's see. Let's go back over here to BHP. Free ups. That, do 145. Let's see if it'll fill me. How about 147? All right, we're going to let that work for a little bit, see what happens. Blackberry, I'm taking on the chin a little bit today. But it's just hovering right at this previous zone, so it kind of sucks because how much more time do I have on that? I only got about 30 days, and I don't like to hold the options that much within the last 2 weeks or so of expiration. That's when gamma really hits you. You can do gamma trading, but I'm not doing that in this strategy. I'm mostly just I'm trying to just be exposed. I'm not trying to take advantage of gamma moves. God, which one is really thorn in my side? This stupid thing I've been talking about for way too goddamn long. Do we finally break down today? I haven't even looked at it since I left. Oh, we did. We did. Just kicking my balls. Luckily, it's a small ass position. It's only like a fifth of the size I usually go, so doesn't really matter. But seeing red on your screen is never the coolest thing. All right, what do we got? About 11 minutes left. My order's still working for BHP. And do I want to do Novavax stuff? Let's do that. Let's look at that real quick again before What was it? Codex was looking all right. No, it was region. And this one, man, this one just sitting on this horizontal is intriguing as hell. Let's see what the V volume profile says. Oh my god. It's like literally right where price is, going back to 93, guys. Wow, okay, so that's interesting. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable than possibly about nibbling on this. In its whole entire history, we're pretty much right at volume profile point of control. Huh. Allied Healthcare. Do they got any options on them? AHPI. Let's see. No, they do not. Oh, come on. I clicked it, dude. I clicked it, bruh. Come on, bruh. So we got about 460. I don't know why it says that. This is stupid. Stop popping this stupid weird order ticket up. I don't care about that one. It's like I use a different one. It's like keeps showing me this one. All right, I'm just going to nibble a little bit on this guy just cuz, you know. Let's see what happens. All right, that order's working. See if that gets filled. We'll add a little bit to that. Oh. Yes, we'll add a little bit to that region. I know it's kind of one, but this Vaxxer, this Novavax chart on this daily, man, I really like that for reset action. Even CVAC looks kind of good, and so mRNA actually does look pretty good, but man, just the risk management on this one is just way more easy. And it's only about 6-7%. What is this one? Yeah. So Invax, baby. Let's see. Do that. Nope, not doing that. Not doing that. Let's go back over here. Stock. We'll nibble tiny on this guy. We'll nibble a little bit. What? No, you idiot. Ah, go away. This stupid new... I don't know why it's been popping up this extra order window that I do not need. 207.81. Let's just try it right there. Alright, got a couple of those orders working. Still haven't got filled on a few of them. Still not getting filled on that. Let's bump it up a penny. No, don't want to do it. You don't want to give it to me? Give it to me, baby. Nope. 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 Give it to me. Oh, they're making it. Option makers don't want to give me that. Oh, there they go. They just filled it. All right. So I got filled on that option spread on. Oh, crap. What is that? Hold on. I got to check something else. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Pow. Micros. Got that. All right, cool. So I'm not filled on... They don't want to fill me on that one. Come on. Up. Almost. You can do it. You can do it. Market maker, give me the fill, Phil. All right, did it finally fill me? No. I thought it did, but it did not. It's trying. You can do it. Man, come on. Come on. How much time do I got? 8 minutes? All right. Let's go back over to this list. See what equities is doing. Are they partying? Nope, they're just chilling. Just be chilling. Nope, what is this saying over here? Oh, very confusing on the intraday stuff. Come on. Fill me, you little punk. Do it. Just doesn't want to fucking do it, man. Market makers, y'all are being a little bitch right now, bruh. Man, my computer's acting weird. What the hell's going on? It's like it's not refreshing or something. My broker, is my internet good? Am I good on my signal here? Yeah, I'm good on my signal. Huh. Weird. I don't understand. Let's go over here to CWT. How's them water stocks doing? Pumping. Looks like it's on target. What is this other one? Yeah, I'm gonna close this. What is this one? 992. Although, shit. I actually am gonna hold that. Never mind. It's just basing at that around $10. I don't understand. Why did it cancel that? Huh. Weird. Funky computer. It's not accepted. What do you mean it's not accepted? I'm just closing a position, you dumb butt. Yeah, what the hell? Something's going on with my account here. I don't know. It's like not updating the prices correctly or something. I'm gonna have to reset this thing. I'm not sure what's going on. What the hell? What the hell, Interactive? Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that to me? Let's go back over here. Sectors. Open up. Sorry, podcast. Oh, bitty bits. Bitty bits. What are you doing? Don't you do it. Don't you break down. Oh, man. Doge kind of breaking down a little bit here. Hitting into the 27s. Equities. What are y'all trying to do? Trying to just stabilize down here on the lows. Pretty much exact same chart across the board. So, nothing really to do there at the moment. Oh, yes, I know. I'm getting it. It's coated up. Eve. How does Eve look? Anything good? Almost good. Yeah, Eve's almost good on the 3 hour. Man, another day or so up here above 370s. Probably is going to reset all this and look pretty damn good. All right. I'm just waiting for my damn shit to open over here. My broker, it's just being special ed. It can't handle these wild price moves today. All right. Did that count? Oh, I guess it did count. It just, yeah, it wasn't updating some positions that closed out. How weird. All right, well, they're good now. All right, I got filled on Novavax. Did I get filled on the other one? Yep, and I got filled on my BHP bull call spread, so that'll be interesting. Let's see how that plays out. Let's go CGC real quick. Bouncing off the 2 hundo. Still looks pretty shitty, though, to be fair. I got a spread on that one, though, so my risk is already capped, and I was already comfortable with that, so we just be waiting on that guy. See what happens. These guys just destroyed me. Stupid. I don't even know what the hell is doing. Why did I even hold this that long? Yeah, brutal. Yeah, why didn't I even do that? Yeah, this is going to go on my fuck-ups playlist for trades. I've been working on that on the playlist. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, where I just kind of document dumb shit that I did. Plenty of those. All right, let's go watch equity, see how they're going to close for the day. We'll just watch Mama Bear for equities, which is pretty much the ES. Let's see what she does. Let's see on the scalper. Yeah, they're just super confused across the board. Bonds keep rallying. They're about to tap the 158 area. That's interesting. See that right here, 158. And there's only 32 because they're still in fractions bonds, so it doesn't go to like 100. It goes 158, comma 19, and then once it hits 31, the next number goes to 0, so it doesn't go to like 158, 50 or something like that. It only has 32 ticks because it is still fractionalized, which is funny. Even in today's era, we're fractionalized up. Alrighty then. No coins today, no tickers to look at, except BHP. I guess we did that one way back, Scott, but usually there's a couple more, but that's okay. Keeps it more easy for me. That's all good. Oh man, Doge starting to accelerate a little bit here. Uh-oh. Shiba smash. Not great. Yeah, it's so weird just like Ethereum just blowing the doors off today and altcoins not doing that, and we can see that via the total too as well. I mean, you can see it's not doing shit. So it's pretty much only Ethereum rallying really hard right now. Yeah, I know there was this stupid pirate chain and compound, and there's a couple, but really, I mean, it's like 3. There's only 3 double-digit gainers on the major markets. So it's just kind of interesting. All right, what are you doing? Closing up regular session. Just hit the close. Kind of whatever. Nothing really. Just kind of still grinding. How did the SPX close for the day? Let's go look. Kind of just right in the choppy indecisionness. Nothing really to see there. So that's kind of lame and boring. Well, pretty much kind of a whatever day. Been a whatever cup week, actually. I mean, look at this. Down, up, down. Whoa, it's like the same percentages almost. 93 up, 93 down. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, just a sideways week so far, which is kind of surprising, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. Just gonna have to keep waiting. Well, I guess I'll do final thoughts, but it's kind of already just sort of did those, really. I mean, Bitcoin looks okay. It looks a little heavy with these lower lows and I'm sorry, lower highs, and a little now or looks like we're about to make a lower low body close. That would not be good. I mean, look at DMI too on the 3 hour. I mean, it's been bearish since this candle back here, right at the 61,000 area, which is what we were watching previously. Once it lost 61K, that was pretty much party over. And getting some pressure for sure. The bears are making themselves a little bit known. They're like, hey, don't forget us, man. Please don't forget us. We like to eat too. But yeah, getting a little bit of pressure. The Ethereum is just really crazy how it looks so freaking bullish compared to everything else. Pretty wild. So, I mean, as long as BD Bitcoin is holding this tail and this little cluster, like 51-ish K, it looks okay. But man, it looks pretty damn heavy. Anything back below 51K and we get a daily close below there, then this structure is going to start to look more like distribution. And that sucks because that means people in heavy hands are selling the rallies. And if you're a hodler and you're long as hell, that you won't like that. So we really got to get back above 56K. On this guy, or the bears are going to start getting stronger each day that goes by. And with equities kind of being a little funky frothy up here too, making a weird patterns that are a little bit toppy, but not too much follow through yet. But man, yeah, if we start getting breakdowns on all this, because we did have VVIX close, let's go actually see what it closed at. It backed off a little bit, so it looks like it closed perfectly even with this one. So not as strong of a close as I thought we might have seen. VIX had a pretty decent close, though, closing back above the Monday candle, or Tuesday candle, sorry. Forget it's already Thursday, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, I mean, this is just kind of a hurry up and wait zone, really. In the ranges, except for Ethereum. Ethereum is buy me zone. So outside of Ethereum, though, maybe gold and little dips, it's kind of just hurry up and watch this paint dry, bitch. Let's go. Yeah, we're getting a little more sell off here in the after hours session. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of floating on this thing. I mean, pretty freaking boring. But, yeah, so Bitcoin, don't break down below 51K. It's very dangerous below 51,000. Probably even 50, probably below this tail right here probably does it at 51.5-ish. I think any price below that will probably get some further continuation and maybe even all the way down to this 48,000 area. So, definitely pressure is on for Bitcoin for the bulls. Ethereum, Vitaly, just put on your unicorn shirts and go to the moon. You're good there. The only thing that's kind of scary about some of these rallies and these charts as I've been fanning through here, like they're getting, I think we talked about it on the video a few days ago, like it's just getting a little bit too sideways now. We want to see follow through like fairly quickly, I think, in these consolidations, especially in the crypto world. But hey, let's see what tomorrow brings. It's a new day. Hold 51K Bitcoin and it's all good. Ethereum needs to hold probably about 2,400 and it's all good. No problems there. It almost hit its target. Target after, if it does break 2,700, man, the next target's like 3 and probably like 3,300, which is freaking crazy. $3,300 Ethereum? What? I'll take some. I'll take it. Bring it on. Oh, man. BSV. What the hell? Did we miss BSV? I feel like I might have glossed over that one. It's a little kind of sloppy today on my organization. Sorry about that, but it's all good. Yeah, back below this horizontal, man. Let's see, daily. Yeah, shit, but it's sitting right on the 21 EMA, man, which is right on top of this wick. I mean, shit. Maybe it's recharging here, possibly. Let's go crack time frames. No, nothing on that. So, yeah, most stuff is kind of heavy, man. Yeah, look at Doge is even about to hit back into the 26 handle. So, yep, I'm still holding 90% cash right now in my crypto portfolio. So, I'm just waiting a little bit. I'm not rushing to get back in this one, especially when we're at like super frothy highs. I want some more confirmation. I want Mama Bear to flip back around and have bullish posturings like Ethereum does. I don't like that they're not in agreement right now. So let's see if we can get them to agree later this week, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, I think that's it for me. I need to go make some late lunch because I am starving Marvin right now. And I'm going to go through some coins later and see if maybe there's any charts that look okay to maybe throw some risk on at. And if I do find any of those, maybe I'll make a little short video or something like that to share my findings. Until then, though, much love. It's been Z-Rex with No Noise. Good to see y'all again. Good to be back at the command station. And I will be on mañana for another episode. Much love. Y'all have a great Thursday night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Game over.